guys, and welcome back to Fox the Fox Report. So, hopefully we can finally kick off the new year with a Premier League match, because it's been quite a very long time. 21 days to be exact, and yeah, almost a month long. That's quite some time, and I'm pretty sure all of us, with the momentum that we have at the moment, are eager to start the Premier League once again and pick up those points and get out of the 10th place spot. Now, with the inclusion of 5 new key players, that is Patson Daka, Luke Thomas, Kieran Hall, James Justin, and Soyuncu, we definitely will play much better than we have been playing. And I'm not going to say that we played poor these past 2 games against Watford and Liverpool. We played exceptional. But now with these 5 key players, we're going to play even better 10 times more. So we have to make sure that we are on alert, because you know how Tottenham is. A team that will always give us a game, especially the game that gave us last season now, the last match of the Premier League season, where we had everything in our hands to qualify. Well, I mean, I don't know, in our hands, but we had a great chance of qualifying into the Champions League. Now we go into that match. We have to defeat Tottenham. We have to hope that Aston Villa defeat or draw against Chelsea, in which they defeated Chelsea. But as far as taking care of our own game, we started off well. And then I think the pressure of just Tottenham tying, and then, you know, we have the injury of Wesley Fofana, really putting us in that panic position to try to get that victory, but also not thinking clearly, making mistakes, and next thing you know, Tottenham defeat us 4-2. I honestly cannot forget that match. That was just that match that, you know, really teased you into really feeling that, yeah, we're going into Champions League, because we were up front twice, and based off what I was watching on the television, the commentators saying, yeah, let's just sit here going to Champions League, they're going to Champions League, they're going to Champions League. But just as the game progressed, we just lost our heads. We were just crumbling under pressure, and we bottled it. We gave that game away, and we had a loss to finish off the season. But anyways, that is over, and I'm trying to forget about it, but somehow I still can't. But anyways, we go into this next match against Tottenham, you know, new season, and of course, at the moment, Tottenham with some very, very problematic situations based off their injuries with Heung-min Son and Eric Dyer. Now, both players will not be in this match against Leicester City, but Eric Dyer, we're still trying to see. Heung-min Son won't come back until February, so he's not going to be in this match. But Eric Dyer, I think they're waiting the last minute, but definitely they need all the help they can get, because at the moment, their defensive line is not working out very great. It looks like Eric Dyer is that key defender to organize that last line of defense, but without him there, they're just very disorganized. And also up top with Heung-min Son, that kind of limits your creativity as well as your pace. But still, based off these previous 2 matches with Tottenham, but especially in their last match in the Carabao Cup second leg against Chelsea, they kind of really try to hold a structured line in their own side of the pitch, and kind of waited for Chelsea to either make a mistake or just give a long ball, but also pressing very, very high. And that has to do with Lucas Moura. He will just run at the ball wherever it is. If you have the ball, you pass it to either left or right, he will run and chase after it. He will make sure he limits your space. So we have to be very key on that, and just know that there's going to be a very high press from Tottenham, really wanting you to lose the ball like that. Once they have the ball, they'll have 5 other players just counterattacking against you, and next thing you know, it'll be like a 5v4. Almost half of the starting 11 will be pressing up alongside whoever has the ball in Tottenham. So yeah, we have to be very alert as far as not making mistakes. Especially, do not play like pointless passes from the back to the middle, or just those long balls full on the ground like we always used to do, or, you know, sometimes we do. But still, we have to just know how to be creative, get out of those tight spaces, but also open up, leaving that open space that is left from the attack of Tottenham, that is Harry Kane and Lucas Moura. They seem to counterattack in the same direction. So let's say if the right side, Lucas Moura, is trying to press up, Harry Kane will follow along, leaving that left side area open. So you have to just basically, change the field, get the ball over to the other side, vice versa. So pretty simple, but also that creativeness in that last area, which is in their own area. We're going to have like a lot of support there because in their previous 2 matches, they've been playing with 5 defenders in the back. So we'll have to see about that. We'll definitely have the creativity there because we do have Harvey Barnes, Lookman, Patson Daka, Madison Tielemans. So definitely no doubt about creativeness, but also taking shots. We cannot have the ball and just press up and be in the box and then lose it. And next thing you know, we're left with little to no support in the back to handle that counterattack. Once we have the ball in the box, pass 1-2 maybe, and then take a shot. It doesn't matter if it goes out of bounds, if it hits a crossbar, if it goes in the goalkeeper's hands, but just take a shot, and that's how we need to start the match, because we cannot start the match. I mean, not to say that we started the match very poorly in these previous 2 matches that we had against Watford and Liverpool. We start off very great, but yeah, so keep that same momentum going into this next match against Tottenham, where we start off just counterattacking, maintaining possession, but also not losing the ball. Most importantly, not losing the ball and not being disorganized. So, I mean, I could say that we fairly have achieved that type of, goal, you could say, at the moment, as far as the objective of not losing the ball, staying where we are, having a structured line. Yeah, we've done pretty well with that. And now with these new players coming back, we can definitely add more to the attack as well as have a stronger defense. Now, as far as how we should play against Tottenham, I think we should go with the same formation like we always have been going, with the 4-2-3-1. And that is with Kasper Schmeichel in goal. On the left side, now that Luke Thomas is back, we'll have him there. Soyuncu back as well, we'll have him there. And Chowdhury. Chowdhury has, like I said, performed exceptionally well in the defensive line, and of course with the still limited amount of players or defenders to hold that back line, I think Chowdhury should keep his spot. Vestergaard, I don't think has a chance against Harry Kane, even though strength-wise, maybe, possibly, yeah. But as far as pace goes, trying to mark not just Harry Kane, but other Tottenham players who are very quick, I don't think, based on what I saw against Watford, with his stride, with his just pace, it's not matching up to that kind of level. So I would have him on the bench and just, keep the back line with Thomas, Soyuncu, Chowdhury, and Albrighton on the right side. Now, of course, we do know Castagne is not there, and James Justin is back, but I do not want to risk that and put him on very quickly because he is coming from a long injury, exactly 11 months. And of course, with him really being out for that long, to put him on a pitch that quickly can definitely increase the risk of him getting injured once again. And we don't want that. We already have enough injuries at the moment, and we don't want any more. Now, our 2 defensive midfielders up top, that is Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, back as well. Have him on the left, and Youri Tielemans on the right. Our 3 attacking midfielders, Lookman on the left, Madison in the middle, and Barnes on the right. I said this before in the previous pre-match review, which was supposed to be against Burnley. I want to have Harvey Barnes on the right side and see what he can do, because Lookman on the left, we can say he's very great and that's his most preferred position. So I guess it'd be taking a risk here, especially going up against Tottenham, to have, a player try out a different position. But I don't know. I kind of think it's, a good time to see what we can do. I doubt that Brendan Rodgers will take that suggestion, but in my opinion, I would want to try that out. I want to have Lookman on the left and Harvey Barnes on the right, and of course Patson Daka up top. Now that he's back, add more pace. And we do know how in the previous match against Tottenham at the King Power Stadium, Vardy was just giving quite one of literally a nightmare to that defensive line of Tottenham, especially Davinson Sanchez, the Colombian defender, who just couldn't keep up with Vardy. And then in the second half, he fouled him by, I think, pulling his arm and just pulling him back, and then, causing a PK. So, if we need that pace there up top, that will definitely disrupt the formation of the Tottenham defense, trying to keep up with the pace, if not a faster pace, that is Patson Daka. So that is my starting 11. 4-2-3-1 formation. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the formation. What are your thoughts? What are your formations? Who you think should come on? Should James Justin come on? Should Patson Daka come on? Or should we just include the same starting 11 that we had back against Watford? But yeah, besides that is my formation. And just thoughts, last thoughts. Going into this match, definitely will be a tough one. I'm not going to say that Tottenham, just because they don't have Heung-min Son or Eric Dyer, they're very depleted. No. Tottenham has always given us a game to play for. It's never been easy, and especially inside the box. With Harry Kane, you cannot give him any space at all. If he has just the very tiny amount of space to even pull his leg back and take a shot, he has exceptional power and just precision. And we did see that in that last match where they tied 1-1 before beating us 4-2. That first goal, we gave him so much space off a set piece. A cross goes in, and we just literally look at him, control the ball, take a shot, and it goes right through Schmeichel's legs. Like, we cannot give just any amount of space, just that even if it's a tiny bit, we cannot give it to him, because he will take a shot, and like I said, with full-on power, it will go right through us. And also, when it comes to set pieces and just defending them, we have to look out for deflections and be on alert. Whoever's not marking anyone, we have to make sure any ball that a player from Tottenham has that's inside the box, we have to put our body, a foot, anything in front of it. That just goes not just with Tottenham, with any opposition. And that has been our weakness so far in this season and in previous seasons as well. We're too late to react, a shot gets taken and the goal gets in and we concede. So yeah, it's those things that we have to always remember. We cannot forget, even though we're playing very great, we must not forget, because those little things will cost us a lot and will pull us back in the match. So that's just what I think we should always remember coming into this match, especially with tall and strong players that is Harry Kane and other players that Tottenham have at the moment. So yeah, a very tough match, and I'm definitely going to say that we do have the momentum though. We do have momentum and we have great chemistry, and just from the start, we have to start off with great possession, pass the ball around, not lose it, and just take shots. That's the one thing that we should always also remember, that is to never ease up at the start. Always start strong and finish strong. And that's what we've seen from the match against Watford, where we took full control, we took shots, we made goals, and we finished off the match with a 4-1 victory. That's something that we have to we fairly know how to do, but sometimes we forget, and we have to remember that we are a team just like any other team in the Premier League. We cannot give too much respect just because their name is Tottenham, their name is Chelsea, their name is Manchester United. No, we're as equal as any other top 6 team, and we've shown that in the previous past 2 seasons. We make top 5, we upset the big 6, and yeah, that's something that we always will have to remember and always will be known for, is Leicester City upsetting Manchester United, upsetting Chelsea, upsetting Liverpool. So yeah, just keep that momentum going, and we go into this match with a very, very great past results. So yeah, as far as my formation goes with the game coming up, my prediction for the score, I think it's going to be a 2-0 to Leicester. And that is with just playing very well and fighting for those goals. Not going to be easy. But 2-0 for Leicester. So yeah, that's all I have for this pre-match review of Leicester City versus Tottenham. Please let me know what your thoughts, opinions are in the comment section below. And also, please do not forget to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for that is the pre-match or the post-match review, of Leicester City versus Tottenham. Take care.